We're doing a deep dive today into something incredibly practical, a complete instructional guide on how to live a truly joyful life.
And this is all drawn from the wisdom in the explanations of verses 30 through 34 of chapter 9.
Exactly. We're looking for those actionable steps,
Mhm.
how to get from suffering to real, lasting happiness. Okay, let's unpack this. The first and maybe most fascinating point is the entry requirement.
Mm.
It's so simple. Doesn't matter who you were or what you've done. Sincerity, shown in devotion, that's the only thing needed.
That's it. And what's so powerful here is the instant nature of the forgiveness.
Instant.
Completely. We're told that if you truly surrender, God instantly forgives all past actions. It just shows how much value is placed on that change of heart.
There's such a relatable analogy for this, too. It's like a misbehaving student who suddenly, sincerely decides to focus.
Right.
The teacher doesn't hold a grudge. They're just happy to guide them, and all the past mistakes are, well, forgotten. The shift in attitude is everything.
And once that intention is set, there's a structure to follow. A path with 4 clear steps after that initial surrender.
The first one being that shift from adharma to dharma.
That's step 1, yeah. Adharma is basically actions that are harmful or against scripture.
So dharma is just living responsibly,
Yeah.
stopping those things.
Exactly. It's about bringing discipline to your outward behavior first. Then comes step 2, complete surrender.
Offering prayers, seeking guidance in everything.
And then step 3 is gaining that absolute knowledge of God, which you're guided toward.
And this is where it gets really interesting. Once that knowledge is gained, we get what's called joyful living.
Right. This is the outcome. The promise is that suffering just ends because the ignorance that causes it is wiped out.
So what does that mean practically for you in your day-to-day life?
It means you start seeing the permanence of God in this impermanent world. Your attention shifts from the mortal body and all its problems to the immortal divine.
So the world stops being scary and becomes more like a theme park?
That's a great way to put it. You can experience it without that fear of loss. And the sources are clear. This state is achievable by any human being.
That sounds, well, it sounds demanding. To sustain that focus in a busy life, how do you do that without neglecting your actual responsibilities?
That is the crucial question. And it's why Lord Krishna gives 5 specific pieces of advice to sustain that devotion.
Okay, so the first 2 are about internal work, right? The mind and intellect.
Yes. First, your intelligence has to identify the true objective of life.
To realize material things can't deliver lasting happiness, so the only real goal is reaching God.
Precisely. And second, you have to use that same intelligence to control the mind, to stop it from chasing, external pleasures.
And the other 3 advices are about action.
They are. The third is, be a devotee. This means you make God your primary objective and everything else.
Your job, your family.
They all become supporting actions. They're what you do to enable your main goal.
I see. So advice 4 must be the execution of that. Performing all those actions, even the small things, in the name of God.
You've got it. It's about maintaining that constant consciousness. And the 5th advice is the peak. Be absorbed in God.
Where the ego is completely dropped.
Yes. You stop seeing yourself as the doer. You become, in a sense, a tool in the hands of God, which leads to that final merging.
So what does this all mean? We have a complete instructional path, from a sincere start all the way to merging.
The ultimate takeaway, the synthesis, is really this. We should do all our actions with God consciousness, integrating that divine objective into every single part of life.
So here's a thought for you to take away. Reflect on that idea of becoming a tool in the hands of God. What practical shift would that require in your daily decision-making? At work, at home, even in traffic? Because the entire path, remember, relies entirely on the quality of your sincere intention.